on the home of the authentic fan, where the Blackhawks will play host to the Nashville Predators tonight. Chicago and Nashville for the second time this month. Taves jammed it loose, taken by Fiala. Rolled it for Johansson. He had his stick lifted nicely though by Taves. Here's Taves, a centering pass. Oh, and Cahoon had an open net.
A couple of good plays. Good play by Saad, getting it to Taves, looking for the big Cahoon.
Here's Keith. That shot blocked. Now the chase on Hartman, who made the block. He might get a look. Hartman, the shot. Saved by Ward, who came out to meet him. Rebound, Johansson. His shot stopped. And Ward able to hang on to it.
It's off to the races. Look at Ward, well out on top of the blue paint.
Now Kane with space on the left wing side. Patrick Kane goes length wide. Gustafson gets the zone. Comes back for Kane. A wrist shot. Caught up by Reedy. Rebound. He made a second stop and a third on Anisimov, who twice tried to stuff it home, and it didn't happen.
Jumping into the play, getting this puck rink wide over to Patrick Kane and get the puck to the net. There's Anisimov. One chance, two chance.
Remember, this is the team, the Nashville Predators, in the previous meeting in Nashville, where Salamaki ran over Keith, and here's a shot and a save by Ward. Rebound. Ward makes another stop. That one on Viteto. Dahlstrom rolled it ahead. Kane lifts his stick. Yeltsin to the steal. Big save by Rinne. Berlini won a battle. Got it to Dahlstrom. Now Murphy a long shot. Hit a leg in front to Hayden. What a save by Rinne.
Never gets to Rinne initially, but a little forehand, backhand, and then a quick little shovel there from Hayden. And a big time stop. Kruger's there. Hayden's there.
Watson, which broke when the drive hit it. Forsling here. Got it to the middle side. Touched it over to Taves. Back in front, Seabrook. Here it comes. Rinne, rebound. Deflected just wide.
He went over to the bench to get the ice, and Brent Seabrook recognized that.
In his last 11 games, has 8 points, 5 of them goals. Gonna have to defend. Here's Fiala. He scores! Kevin Fiala snapped a shot right by the right side of Cam Ward, and in the last minute of the first.
Bank pass, and then Fiala moves one way and shoots back the other way. Looked like Dahlstrom, Pat, either stumbled or wasn't able to follow through with his crossover.
Now Gustafson picked it up to DeBrincat. His shot blocked too. Strome trying to stuff it home. Denied by Rinne. Saad takes a look. Anisimov at the front of the net. They ring it around the perimeter again. And here's Cahoon. He'll try a shotgun. Save. Rinne through an Anisimov screen. This one is bounced back to center. And the Preds get it. That's going to finish the Chicago power play. Here's a shot. Stopped by Ward. Rebound to Cahoon. Penalty over. Both teams full strength. Cahoon trying to dance in there on Viteto. He did. What a save by Rinne.
Gonna go inside, come back outside. He gets a step on Viteto, and on the backhand.
Carl Dahlstrom looking for David Kampf. Dropped it back, and now the Preds Viteto scooped it ahead. Goes right to Murphy. He'll roll it ahead. There's Kampf right to the middle. To his forehand. He shoots. Good save by Rinne.
Watch Kampf. Looks like he's going to take this puck on his backhand, right? And then he sells it and comes right back to the forehand. Beautiful move there from David Kampf. Not able to finish it off.
Rebound taken by Kane. Kane waiting for a little help. It gets it over the line. Strome for Kane right in. A skidding save by Rinne, who kicked it upstairs.
Beautiful passing play here. Give and go. Move the puck. Move yourself. Kane and Strome, and then Pekka Rinne somehow denies Patrick Kane.
Here's the draw to Fiala. His shot kicked away by Ward through traffic. Good job by Hartman to screen him. And Ward a better save. Now a loose puck chased down by Saad. He's going to get in there short-handed. No, he's not. What a play, Fiala.
By Kevin Fiala, the goal scorer back in the first period. On Brandon Saad. Saad thinks he's in all alone, and
here's Forsling into the zone. Pass comes back to him. He shoots it. He scores! Gustav Forsling had a pass come right back to him. He snapped it by the glove side of Rene, and the Blackhawks have tied it late in the second.
As he enters the zone because of the flyby, does he have control of that puck? It certainly looks like he puts himself offside before.
Kane, Strome's at the front of the net. Back door is DeBrincat. Gustafson's long one. Tip, they score! Dylan Strome! A neat redirect from the top of the crease. And the Hawks stop the presses. They cash on a power play.
Good idea by Gustafson. And the puck ends up in the back of the net.
Eric Gustafson is credited with that power play goal. Here comes Strome. Dropped it, got it back. Strome, the shot. What a save by Rene!
Don't be afraid to try to go top shelf here on Pekka Rinne at some point, Pat. He's so big, he takes away the bottom of the net.
Couldn't get it out. Cam Hughes finding Ekholm. Sends it across. Turris to Hughes for the shot. Oh, that hit the headgear. Right off the yap of Cam Ward.
Rule is, Pat, the discretion of the official to see if the goaltender is in distress. It's not an automatic whistle or anything like that. It's a pure judgment play by the official. And there you see clearly, as you picked up, this thing hits him right in the mask, one of the straps.
Kane carries on. Good. Patrick Kane threw it in front. Here's a shot and a save by Rene on Strome.
Chance for Dylan Strome. Patrick Kane passes his puck to himself off the boards, receives it, and there's Dylan Strome again. Not able to get that puck to the net. Good shot block there. I don't know if Sissons got it or Watson.
Craig Smith on the board. Golden, or I should say Yossi on the other side. Now it's put in front, quick shot. Whoa, what a fine save. The Predators moved it around the perimeter, then got a good look. Good. Back home.
They're really coming now.
They sure are. Here's the center pass. Tip right on Ward, the stop. Then he tapped it loose.
Nick Bonino, this puck changes direction.
Now it's at the feet of Dahlstrom off a Taves pass. Picked up by Coop, threw it to the middle. Picked off Yarncroke. Then Taves took it away from him. Taves put it in front shot. Oh, Rene! Spectacular save outside.
Some quality chances at either end here the last couple of minutes. This one, Taves to Saad.
Ellis to Fiala the one time. Oh, nice post-to-post move by Cam Ward. It's going to be held in. Ellis tapped it across. Johansson goes down low. Hartman the stop shot. Ward beat it. Rebound. Clear to the corner.
Brian Hartman walks out.
Yossi up the boards. Here's a pass in front. Deflected behind Johansson. Hawks get it. Hawks clear it. Hawks win it.